What the hell is this? Another Ken? I heard rumors about this one. Kid super ugly or something? Who told you guys to bring him here? He better not look like you smiling freaks. Alright, open it up. What the heck? He looks exactly like you smiling freaks, except he has brown eyes and curly hair. Is that Carrot Top's blonde brother or what? Why did we get another one of these?
The Empress ordered it. She likes his clothes. They're quite unique and she thinks they'll be a great addition to the Barbie signature store. On top of that, she's brought me in to do some work on his face. We're going to do some surgical removal of that goofy grin, bust out some teeth. If the procedure doesn't work, she thinks you'll find him to be an excellent body donor. I'll be allowed to scalp him and use his hair to create a wig for the Barbie Basic girls. What do you think?
Sounds good so far. What does the box say?
Colm Delane is a Brooklyn-based artist, designer, and the visionary behind Kids Super Studios, a creative collective that designs and makes clothes, paints and does art shows, records music, and makes films and music videos. Delane creates from his imagination and dreams where anything is possible. From the streets to the catwalks, he transcends boundaries through his hand-drawn artistry, wacky patchworks, and playful experimentation. This quote, styled by Kids Super Studios, unquote, Ken doll rocks a runway. Look with vintage Ken and Barbie illustrations inspired from his Everything is Fake Until It's Real claymation show at Paris Fashion Week, which powered a meteoric rise in the world of fashion, art, and creativity.
Okay, well, let's check them out and see what he has to offer. Huh? I didn't notice the interior of this box before because it's so muted. I guess he's on a catwalk and there's a bunch of dolls watching his show. Looks like mostly BTS dolls on the left. Didn't know they were fans of Kid Super. Is this image AI generated? They need to invest in a better generator. These shoes look awfully familiar. Yeah. These were on a BMR 1959 doll. Let's take a look at the coat. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but there's no Velcro buttons or snaps on the other side of this jacket. At this point, I still don't see what the Empress sees in him or these clothes. Okay, with the jacket off, I can see that your joints look like late 90s, early 2000s Ken articulation, but we'll soon see. Let's remove the cap because it's dumb looking. Worst looking doll cap I've ever seen. Well, now we get to see your hair. Okay, well now I know why you were wearing a cap. They'll see what we can do about that. The hairnet was actually kind of difficult to get off, and now that I've done so, I think your hair looked better with the net on. Damn it. And you have knee braces. Let's go ahead and remove those. If it wasn't for the pants, it seemed like you could do a side split, which means you can sit like a man. Bravo. One of the better things about you.
Well then, if you are done, Kenny, it's time for me to take him and fix him to be better. Potentially, wish him luck.
Oh, you thought I was joking when I said that I was going to break his teeth out. No, that is part of the process of what I need to do to get his mouth to close. I did much research on this, and I actually only found one person who had a tutorial on this, and that was Broken Dolly TV. I will put a link in the description to the video I watched in order to figure out how to do this. This is my first time, and I am not going to go into detail. Oh, she does do a much cleaner job than I do. And she goes into much more detail and tells you what to do. So hers is a true tutorial. Mine is just showing what I am doing to change him to look differently. So unfortunately for me, I did not have Loctite, but only had Gorilla Glue, which takes 1 to 2 hours to dry. And I tried to speed up the process by putting him in the refrigerator and using a clamp to hold down his head, because I wasn't going to sit there holding his mouth shut for 2 hours. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of brownies, but apparently there's like little Loctite fairies too, because no matter how many of those little bottles I buy, they completely disappear. And I can look everywhere for them and they're gone. and I don't remember finishing them. So the other thing I'm going to do is thicken up his eyelash area to reduce the size of his eyes, because I do think they're just a little bit too big. My next plan of attack is to get some acetone and just wipe the pink off of his lips, because I actually don't think that the guys need that much color on their lips.
Remember who I used to be. It was disheartening, my soul bleeding out. Do you remember when I was nobody then? But look at me.